Hello everyone. As a continuity, today we are going to discuss the big data solutions and application. During this presentation, we are going to follow this plan. First of all, we are going to rediscuss the big data challenges. Afterwards, we will give as a solution the big data frameworks. Subsequently, we will discuss the big data usages, and finally, we will finish with the data visualization and their utilities. As we have presented before, the classical databases or traditional databases failed to support big data. In fact, many datasets were too large to fit into a single machine. It was impossible or nearly impossible to insert unstructured data into databases, and it was also nearly impossible to process huge volumes of data in short period of time. To overcome these challenges, several frameworks have been proposed. We can see here Hadoop framework. We can see also Apache Storm, Samza, Apache Spark, and Apache Flink, and Apache Kafka. So we have firstly Apache Hadoop, which is a distributed file system that supports batch processing across the commodity hardwares, and it uses HDFS for storage and MapReduce for processing tasks. We have also Apache Storm, which is a streaming processing framework that focuses extremely on low latency. It is perhaps the best option for near real-time processing. And we have also the Apache Spark, which is a fast cluster computing system. It supports both batch processing and stream processing, and we can say that it is 100 times more faster than Hadoop. We have also Apache Flink, which is an open source platform, and it is considered as a data engine that provides communication tolerance for distributed computing. We have also many other characteristics such as auto-scaling, which is verified in Hadoop and Spark, whereas in Storm and Flink it is not verified. We have also iterative computing that is verified in all platforms. During this chapter, we are going to focus on Hadoop ecosystem along with its main components, and we are going to talk in detail about it in details in the next course. Now we move to the big data usages. As we can see in this figure, the big data market is really promising market or field. And we can see that in 2021, it was forecasted or expected that the revenues from this market would reach the $64 billion in 2021. So we can deduce that this market is really promising, especially when it comes to money and profit. We can see that in this slide there are lots of big data usages, such as decision makings, doing predictions, performing simulation and exploration, and it also can be used for visualization and modeling, for overviewing purposes, and many other usages. Now we move to the big data domain application. We can see that the big data is applied in many fields, such as healthcare, finance, media and entertainment, and e-commerce and education, and lastly in travels. So we begin with the healthcare, which is one of the most important fields of the big data application. We can see that big data is applied when massive volumes of information is created by digital technologies that collect patient records. So in order to analyze the data, we could do descriptive, predictive, prescriptive, and diagnostic analytics. So all these strategies can be really useful for managing hospital performances. Let's see a set of examples such as patient predictions for improving staffing. For example, if we want to predict the number of staff number in a given service, we could analyze the past data and predicts the exact number that is required in order to resolve the issue of staff number. We have also the real-time alerting. We could alert the patient parents in case of complications. We have also generating strategic planning medication in case of the patients are not taking their medication in time. So we will track their preferences and generate planning that are suited to their schedule or their preferences. Now we move to another domain, which is the finance. We can see that the big data is applied largely in this domain, and the goal is to provide long-standing business challenges, such as provide a solution for financial services and a solution for banking companies around the world. So in order to provide the solution for these challenges, we could provide real-time stock markets insights, such as spotting stock trends in real time and providing the best solutions possible regarding the prices. We could also provide predictive modeling for better estimation of rates and returns regarding the outcomes on a given investment. We can also do analysis of the customer behavior in order to satisfy their needs. Now we move to another application, which is the media and the entertainment. So if the data is analyzed and according to the customer trends, we can target the customer and provide the necessary content suiting their tastes and preferences. It can also be used to trigger customer feelings, such as giving ads targeting whether it is good or bad for a given in order to trigger a given temper with regard to this customer. Big data can also be used in e-commerce for the following goals, such as trend prediction, price information, we have demand forecast, we have personalized approach, we have service improvements and sales increase. So in order to do so, big data allows e-commerce businesses to understand the customer better through customer behavior analysis. So if we analyze the customer behavior, we could classify the customers based on their gender, location, and social media presence, and therefore knowing their behavior and future behavior and making decision upon this information. Now we move to the most important application to this big data field, which is the e-learning. Now we are presenting this course through the e-learning platform. So if we added the data analysis to it, it would guarantee a better learning and personalized education. So we can see that there are many goals to the big data application in education, such as personalized education. So if we can track the cognitive abilities and preferences of the learners, we could provide the personalized education. We could also, according to the existing data of learners, we could predict whether a given career is suitable for a given learner or no. We can also analyze the student participation and give it more personalized content. And we can also enhance the quality of teaching by studying or by analyzing the preferences of the students and their cognitive abilities. Finally, we can see that the big data can also be applied in travel, such as in personalizing customer service, analyzing market trends, and enhancing pricing strategies. This includes the ability to anticipate future demands more accurately, optimizing pricing strategies, target marketing more precisely, and improve customer experience. Now we move forward to another section, which is the data visualization. The data visualization refers to the graphical representation of information and data, and it can be in form of charts, graphs, and maps. All this visualization can be in order to spot or find the trends, outliers, and patterns in data. So there are many goals of the data visualization, such as exploring and discovering the given patterns. For example, we can also validate given or specific hypothesis or behavior. We can also communicate our ideas with the reader or our customer, and we can also overview the global data with the visualization that can summarize all the data, and it would help us to spot the given patterns. Now we move forward to the different charts that are used in visualization. We can enumerate lots of data charts and graphs such as bars, bench, lines, pie charts, and donut charts. Now we conclude with what we have seen in this presentation. We have discussed the different frameworks offered to support big data, and how these frameworks overcome the issues related to the storage and processing huge volume of data. And we have seen that the data is of great usage and utility in many domains, and it would be interesting to perform data analytics, descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive, and diagnostic purposes. Moreover, visualization appeared to be really important in spotting trends, outliers, and patterns in data. Now we have come to the end of this lesson, and I hope that you enjoyed it and you find it useful. For more information, you can find the lesson text in detail just in the section below. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section. Now it is up to you to take the chapter quiz and prove us your skills. In the next chapter, we will talk about Hadoop main components in details, so don't miss it. Stay tuned and see you soon.